Thanks for coming, everyone. I'm really excited to be here today to launch Dyson's latest floor-care invention, the V11 Absolute. My name is Nathan Lawson-McLean. I'm an advanced design engineer at Dyson, based in UK Windsor campus. And what I'd love to do is kind of give you a little bit of an overview about the machine. And I'm going to walk you around a couple of the stations, let you try it. Any questions you might have, feel free to ask me. And yeah, I'm really quite excited to show this off. I was one of 315 engineers that actually worked on this product. And in order to kind of hold the machine I'm holding in my hands now, about 30,000 prototypes were made. So what we've done is we've taken all the previous improvements of our cord-free machines, such as the V8 and V10. What we've done is added intelligence to really genuinely assist cleaning. What I mean by that is that for the first time we've added 3 microprocessors into our machines. We've got one in the clear head, we've got one in the motor, and we've also got one in the battery. And these are constantly communicating up to 8,000 times a second to monitor the performance of the machine. And what this really enables is some really cool features, which you'll see later on, such as dynamic load sensing and this high torque cleaner head. What that means is it automatically adapts the suction of the machine depending on what floor type you're on to give you the most effective cleaning. In addition, for the first time as well, we also have this LCD screen on the back, and this reports back real-time feedback, such as performance feedback, maintenance feedback, and most importantly, runtime feedback too. So this idea of running a battery is a thing of the past. Also, the Dyson V11 digital motor is our most powerful motor we've ever made. It offers 20% more suction than the V10 motor. And how it achieves this is by our new high capacity cells, and we'll also redesign the motor from the ground up. In addition to that, we've also got full system hole filtration, and that captures 99.7% of all particles. That means it's capturing dust and allergens down to the size of 0.3 microns. Now, before I delve into the features in a bit more detail, I'd like to tell you about kind of our history. So, how much does everyone know about James Dyson or bagless vacuums? No? Well, it all started in the 1970s when, James bought a bagged vacuum. You might have seen it, you might have it at home. And what this meant is that as soon as he started using it, he found the pores were clogging up. They were getting blocked and the suction was dropping off. And companies have ignored this, refused to change. So what he did was almost maniacally, tenaciously spend 10 years developing a system, a cyclonic separation, you might have heard. And then in 1993, he finally launched DC-01, the world's first bagless vacuum. And using that cyclonic separation system to spin the dirt, and that means there was no bag required. Quite exciting. So finally, the real innovation came in 2011 when we decided to cut the cord. That was the problem with these, whether it's bagged or bagless, still they're cumbersome. You're pushing around, bags into furniture, the cord gets pulled out, who knows. By cutting the cord and creating digital motors, as I hold my hand right now, these very powerful yet light motors meant that we could actually move the motor into the handle of the machine. And what this allowed was an incredibly versatile machine. All of a sudden, you can go around, load down, take it off into handheld mode, clean cars, clean mattresses. Incredibly versatile. And since 1999, we've still invested about 320 million into these digital motors, and that's where we're at today with the Dyson V11. So if you'd like to turn around, I'm going to take to the next station and give you a couple of demos. And how we achieve this is by redesigning the impellers, as well as the triple diffuser and also higher capacity cells. So those two things, starting with the impeller, what we've done is that's what sits inside this little cavity here. And we've gone for longer, thinner blades. The impeller is what drives the air through the machine, creating that suction force. By going for these longer, thinner blades, without increasing the mass, we're able to have more quantity of air, more efficient motors. Finally, you see this three-stage diffuser. That's where the air expels through the motor. Now, the first two stages are used to straighten the flow, remove that turbulent air, more efficient motors, and then finally, that third stage is a new stage, and that's really to improve acoustics. So you're left with, and using eco mode, with a very, very quiet and efficient machine. In addition, I talked about those 7 cells, those new higher capacity battery. And what we've done there is use nickel, cobalt, aluminium cathodes to deliver even more power when you need it. Now, all this suction is great and capturing all this, this dust, allergens, but you want to make sure you get captured in the machine. And that's why filtration is so important. I know Mexico City really enjoy their pets. There are lots of dogs at home. There's lots of dirt to capture. So what we have, as I said, is we have a HEPA filter right at the back here, which captures 99.97% of particles. And how it does that is that cyclonic separation I mentioned below. What happens here is that the dirt enters the bin, it spins, and creates forces at 79,000 G. You know, to put that in context, when an F1 driver drives around the Mexican circuit, they're experiencing only about 6 G on their necks. So it's incredibly high pressure, and that throws the dirt to the edge of the bin and captures it here, making sure that the air it expels is cleaner than the air you breathe. Really, really important. And on top of that, as I said, it's cyclonic separation. What that means is, even when the bin is full, there's no loss of suction. Ooh, 2 seconds, let me just turn it to its highest mode. Great. Okay, now for the exciting bit. Let's put the screens here. You know, I think you might have the same as homes we have in the UK, lots of different floor types. You've got carpets, area rugs, hard floor, lino, tiles. And the problem I find is always swapping tools. You know, it's an issue. I want one tool to go around the whole house. And that's where DLS, dynamic load sensing, and the machine's new auto mode really comes into its own. So this high torque cleaner head, what it does is monitors brush bar resistance, so as it spins, up to 360 times a second. And depending on what that resistance is, it can tell you whether it's on hard floor or carpets and adjust the suction accordingly. Now let me give you an example. Looking at the screen here, you can see total power, so that's how much suction we're putting into the floor, and also runtime remaining. Now as you can see there, as I swap floors, it decided to put more power into the carpet to really take out that ingrained dirt, whilst as I move back into the hard floor, it is incredibly effective with how it chooses to use the power. You know, with hard floor, you don't need as much power, and therefore you can really extend your runtime. And finally, you have a tool that can do every single floor type. Also, what's really impressive with this cleaner head as well, the high torque cleaner head, is we have stiff nylon bristles, and that's really good at getting that ingrained dirt that's trapped into the carpet. But additionally, you'll see these black strips. Those are carbon fiber filaments. Well, that's really good at collecting that dust on hard floors and getting into those crevices. Now, my favorite bit of machine is actually this LCD screen. You can see the back. So as you can see the product here, and we've got a, oh, is it frozen? Get the screen on. Don't worry, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab another machine here. Sorry. That, as I said, it tells you 3 different modes. So you have Eco, which gives you up to 60 minutes of fade-free floor cleaning. You've also got the medium mode, that when this high torque cleaner is attached, turns to that auto mode, and this is kind of your hero mode. This is the mode you're going to use for your everyday cleaning. And then finally, you have the boost mode. So let's say you've spilled some popcorn, some plant pots fallen over, you really trapped it into the dirt. Boost mode's fantastic at giving you the max suction to really get that out. Now in addition, with this feature, what we really wanted to solve was what's the most common user issue people have with their machines. And what we saw with call centers, that 85% of calls are people calling about blockages, filter washes. My filter's not attached properly, what do I do? So what this screen does tell you is that when there is an issue, such as blockage, it gives you a real-time feedback in terms of how to find that blockage, how to solve it, and when it is solved. So I'll give you an example here. Can everyone see the screen? So, I'm backing up a sock. Now as you can see here, there's a video that shows you step by step where to look, where to find it, what to do. You'll even see there's James Dyson's very own spectacles. He wanted them in there to make sure, you know, he's looking after you. Fantastic. And finally, I think above all, what's great about this portrait machines, as I said, they're just incredibly versatile. Handheld mode for mattresses, the cars, and then the stick cleaning, which is very easy to get on the furniture, down low, and above all too, very easy to empty. You know, over the V8 and the V10 offers 20% more bin capacity, very easy to empty. Just point and shoot into the bin. And that's it, V11. Woo.